Good afternoon. This is Lance Bryce with Thrive Mortgage. This is Monday, the 26th of August. It's just a little before 1 p.m. Same old story. Very little to report that's any different from the last 3 weeks. Rates have remained stable since the really strong rally that we saw in the bond market back on the 1st of August. Rates have really maintained a firm presence in the threes across the board. Low to mid threes on a government loan for a well-qualified buyer, especially if those are willing to pay maybe a little bit of discount to get into those lower three ranges. We're still in the threes for conventional primary residences as well. We're seeing a lot of refinance activity, and you may have some of your buyers or you yourself may be questioning whether it's a good time to refi. And a lot of folks have a lot of preconceived notions about what's necessary for a rate to improve in order to refinance a house and have it be worth it. So here's some guidelines that the industry uses and that I personally use to make that evaluation if you're interested in exploring it. The first is I like for a refinance to pay for itself within 5 years. In other words, will you owe less on that house 5 years from now than if you hadn't refinanced it when you compare a payment to payment and make the same payment across the board? That's really the best determining value as to whether a refi is worth it. And there's a general rule of thumb to follow. Since your closing costs comprise a fixed portion of those closing costs comprise a larger portion of a lower loan amount, the higher the loan amount, the less you need to move in order to make it worth your while to refi. And the general rule of thumb is this: divide $125,000 by your loan amount, and the result is the number of points that you need to see in rate improvement in order for it to be worth your while. So applying that, if you had a $62,000 loan, you'd need to move that full 2 points. If you owed $125,000 on your home, a point would be well worth your while, and you'd see roughly a 5-year return. $250,000 mortgage, a half point, and so on. You get up over $400,000, and a quarter of a point is well worth your while to refi. So those are some general guidelines to follow. In any event, I hope this is useful information for you and for any clients that may be asking you about rates and the improvements that we've seen. You can reach me as always at brycehomeloans.com, or you can call me directly at 210-260-9660. This is Lance Bryce with Thrive. Have a great week. Talk to you soon.